Never to be crowned queen, never an evergreen.
Have you ever looked back at an old photo or maybe a journal entry and you thought, wow, who was that person? Today, on this week's episode, we're going to explore how time shapes us and how our memories evolve and what happens when we meet our past selves decades later. Do we embrace them? Did you run from them? Or do you try to rewrite your story? Think back, maybe to high school or your 20s. What were those dreams you had? Who were the people who influenced you? Nostalgia often plays tricks on us, and we either romanticize the past or we dwell on our regrets. Sometimes we even rewrite our own history just to avoid accountability. But if we look back, what can we learn from that previous version of ourselves? A decade can change everything. Our passions, our beliefs, even our relationships. What once seemed like an impossible dream, that might not even matter anymore. Or, maybe we discovered new paths that we never could have even predicted that we would accomplish. But have we truly changed consciously and subconsciously? Or are we just evolving into perhaps another version of ourselves, right? Well, looking back, it can bring in pride. It can bring in regret. It can bring in even shame. But the key is to meet our past selves with compassion. Remember, you are your own best friend, right? So take a look back. I believe it was 2006, the movie The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. When that moment, Agent Karen's sympathy's childlike essence in her eyes appeared and screamed, I exist! I exist! Let me out! Maybe our past selves are doing the same thing. Instead of running from them, what if we took a step back and we actually listened? What do we do with this awareness of that childlike essence? We can acknowledge our growth while still accepting the full spectrum of who we are and who we were. And maybe it's time to let go of outdated narratives and create new ones. Ask yourself today, what wisdom and what insight can I take from my younger self? What did I learn? There are points in life where you look back and you were so proud of your younger self. Embrace those moments. What made you so proud? And grab that feeling, bring it back in. We're never finished evolving. We're constantly becoming enlightened by our day-to-day and moment-to-moment movements. Who we were in the past life, it still is part of who we are today. But we don't have to be stuck here or there. So take a moment, again, do it today. See your younger self sitting in front of you, and what would you tell your younger self? And how would that be able to guide you to your next step in life? We want to balance the depth, making sure that your emotional impact stays strong while keeping you within your everyday self. What if the dreams you had as a child, they weren't silly ideas, but they were actually blueprints for the life you were meant to create, the life you were meant to live? Your younger self didn't dream within limits. It used creativity and imagination. So why stop now? Your younger self is not just a memory. It's not just a past life. Your inner child was the architect and is the architect of your imagination. So if you've lost sight of your dreams, remember what excited you. Remember what made you feel limitless with all the imagination in the world. Even just for today, take one step towards bringing those childhood dreams and that childlike essence back into your present. The future is not about growing older, I can tell you that. It's about growing back into the person who once believed that anything is possible.
Colleen. Podcast
podcast and voice artist.
Thanks again for tuning in to another episode of Just Colleen, and have a fantabulous day.